Hello, welcome back. Aniket, hello. How are you, my friend? I apologize, I was finishing up a reading in the other room. You, my friend, are first on the list once we get it started. I only have two decks with me today. The standard Rider Tarot deck that I use and the Crows. No, yeah, sometimes that storm, we've been getting these storms, and sometimes, man, my internet provider, sometimes it's just it won't connect. So I apologize, but thank you so much for coming back today, you guys. You guys are the best. All right, let's get this list started. Aniket is number 1. Manya is number 2. Reshma, number 3. Yeah, I'm hoping it's the worst is over now. We have some tree limbs down, standard happens when it storms here. But nothing all that bad so far. Let's hope it stays that way. The Awesomed. Hello. The Awesomed. How are you? All right, let's zoom out a little. Let's get these cards shuffled. Catherine, hello. Let's get you on the list. You're number 5. Catherine with a K. I am good, my friend. Thank you for asking. All right. Hopefully everybody is doing well too. All right, we just need 3 cards. 3 and an oracle. 1. Page of Cups. All we need is 1 card. There we go. An oracle for Aniket. All right, the first card we have for you, my friend. All right, let me do this. Because I don't know how to get it in the chat. Yeah, so I'm not going to mess with the chat. But I am going to write it on a piece of paper. This is my email. So if anybody who can type in the chat will put, if you will please put that in the chat, I can then highlight it. I don't understand, Annika. If you can leave a message, you should be able to type that email address in. If you can type in the chat, you should be able to type that email in. Or anybody who is there. All right, so Annika, the first card you have is the Eight of Wands. Eight represents exciting news and moving projects forward. Fast. Moving projects forward fast. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. The next card you have is the Page of Cups. This card represents you should enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention and live life like there's no tomorrow. Take note of the direction he's facing toward this, whatever's coming fast. Which probably is that job you were talking about that you took, accepted. The next card you have is the Chariot, Major Arcana. This card represents victory and finally forward movement. But I have a little bit more with that finally forward movement. When you get the momentum, go. Go, go, go. Once you know the direction you're going, don't stop. But, my friend, you must move fast to achieve success. And there's no going back once you are on your way. The Chariot momentum will carry you to victory. Take the road less traveled and take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer and keep going. Huh, crazy. All right, thank you though. I thank you for trying. You have two more that fell out that are important. The Tower card, which represents a sudden change, and it may already be happening. And the Ace of Swords representing the start of a new cycle. It's victory, decisive, cutting, and purposed. And the appearance of it may require show that a downsizing is required as well. But your oracle for the day is the Gifts card, Annika. That's okay. That's no problem. It'll be in the description box when it's done. And here it is again. I'll hold it here. Your oracle for the day says, gifts come in all shapes and sizes, and not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. Sometimes a gift is simply a smile or someone holding the door for you. In a reading, it may be a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. The universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. So it's a reminder to say thank you so that the universe will continue sending you more. Yeah, that's fine, Annika. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you trying. Try it now. All right, Manya. It is your turn, my friend. There you go. Thank you. But please, my friends, remember, and I mentioned it earlier, all moderators, please, no blocking anybody from the channel. I'll do that. And I'll notify if anybody needs to be blocked or removed or deleted. Manya, you are next. All right. All right, we need an oracle for Manya. Well, the first card we have, you are welcome. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you. And I appreciate your patience with the moderator thing, Aniket. I still have not found who's been blocking people, but we'll get it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So some people are getting their moderator, their shield back. Let me try to pronounce your name without having it sound terrible. Jim, thanks for popping in, my friend. Yeah, our health is super important. Is it Akshat? You are number 6. And again, if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. I don't mean any disrespect. Akshat. Perfect. You are number 6. All right, Manya. The first card you have is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups representing the start of a new cycle. Cups is our emotion suit. Ace represents a celebration, the birth of a child, quite possibly a wedding, anything like that. Do I have more? More important, you will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel. The next card you have is Major Arcana, the Star. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. You feel inspired. And you, too, this is a renewed feeling card, just like this one. Hope, light, visions. You have a connection, a strong connection to your spirituality. Maybe you feel a calling to the healing. Follow that. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. So prosperity will come from what you do best. This is one of the most powerful cards to receive in a reading. One of the most powerful cards in the deck, period. So yeah, we want it anywhere in a reading. The next card you have is the Page of Cups. Positive, yes, an emotions card, and it represents enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest and savor being the center of attention. Live life like there's no tomorrow. So is it Babita? Babita. Babita. You have an important card that, well, they're all important. But if they fall out, they're a little more, they've got something else to tell you. So something is coming, and it is advisable to step back, be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. I apologize. Wait a minute, that was the Justice card. That's good advice, but this is the Judgment card, which represents after past and life lessons learned, quick, clear, and permanent change for the good. Positive, yes. And embrace all opportunities coming your way. Marcia, hello. Don't sorry, I was reading the chat. Marcia, welcome. Thanks for being here, my friend. Don't worry about it. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. When curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. This card asks that you open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. Dig in, do your research. It indicates you're just scratching the surface, and the possibilities are vaster than you're currently seeing. But you need to get inquisitive and start asking questions. And only then will your path unfold. Reshma, you are next. Oh, don't break anything. Oh, my ear's ringing. One more good shuffle. One more. Cherry Price, hello, welcome. I will add you to the list, my friend. You will be number 7, Cherry. It is a beautiful name. All right, Cherry is number 7. Reshma, the first card you have is the 6 of Swords. Remember, swords is fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with another person or oneself. This card represents new horizons and moving on. Before you go, become a better you. And it may be an emotional time as well. The next card you have is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands represents love and money. So believe in your power and focus on arriving at your destination by yourself, on your own. Which means, like, it doesn't mean that if you're in a relationship that to break it off and do this by yourself. That's not what this card means. It means that maybe you have a hobby that you like, but your partner doesn't. So that's something you'll be doing alone without their help. I hope that makes sense. The next card you have is the 5 of Wands. This card is a halfway point. In the 1 through 10 scale, it's a 5, halfway. It represents boundaries, And it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. This card represents competition in the name of the game. You will win. You'll make sure of winning. It is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Boundaries. Your oracle for the day is perspective. When this card appears, your situation may benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making. You may not have all the information available to ensure that all aspects of the situation are considered. So hold off. When you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you might realize there's more information available that will assist in ensuring the best course of action is taken. The Awesomed, you are next. Just try to be the best person you can possibly be, Reshma. Walk the path of truth. Don't rob Peter to pay Paul. I mean, you really can't go wrong if you try to really, truly be a good person. New horizons and moving on. All right, the Awesomed. I apologize. I flipped that one on my own. So what does your job consist of, Aniket? I don't know if you mentioned it in the chat and I just missed it. But I'm so proud of you and congratulations. Congratulations. You're going to be so happy when you get that first paycheck. There it is. All right, the first card you have, the Awesomed, is the Six of Pentacles. This is the speculate to accumulate suit. It's one step beyond the halfway point. It's a 6, not a 5. This card represents charity and recognition. You may be recognized for something good you've done. You may receive a monetary reward. If so, pay off all debt and give to charity. The next card you have is the 10 of Cups. 10 being the completion of the cycle. Congratulations. It frees you up to start a new one. This card is domestic bliss. So enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it, my friend. You deserve it. The next card you have is Major Arcana, the Devil. Now, this card is not evil or for anything bad. So, it represents something that is predestined. Stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. I say it all the time. We all avoid things we've never done before because we have a fear of it. Example, I avoid skydiving because I have a fear of it. That really, truly. Anyways, so Also, on the other hand, because tarot has two meanings, the devil card says that if you keep wanting, you'll always be in need. But about avoiding those situations that hold you in a state of fear, take note of where the chains are around the necks, not around their hands or their feet. You can easily break free from whatever is holding you back. Oh my gosh, good for you. Good for you, my friend, Aniket. Good things come to those who wait. That's all I have to say. Reshma, or I mean, the awesome, your oracle for the day is the balance card. This card appears, when it appears, you may need to call upon your inner strength, as an approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. But just like the wind, it will make its presence known and then move along. Now, this card may also appear when your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. Are you creating time for yourself? Or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? Most of us do have a day consumed with tasks that drain our energy, and we don't make enough time for ourselves. All right, Catherine, it is your turn, my friend. A party. Party at Aniket's house. You just got to find your own way there. His parents might not be happy about it. All right, Catherine, here we go. He's like, Grandma, quit. Marsha's like, I'm in. Aniket, your parents are going to be so upset with us. We all just barge in and make ourselves at home. All right, Catherine, let's get an oracle for you, and we will start with your cards. Your parents don't have any weapons like sticks and, anything they're going to clobber anybody with, do they, Aniket? Grandma would sure hate to get clobbered on top of the head when she comes to visit. Party or not. Catherine, the first card you have is the Four of Swords. Swords is our fighting, arguing, and discontent suit, whether it's with someone else or ourselves. Before I go any further, this is past, present, future. This card represents after some conflict or stress. Take note of how they're laying down. They're not sleeping. They are resting and rest and examination after conflict or stress, because a new life awaits. The next card you have is the Five of Wands. Remember, 5 is that halfway point. It's a call for you to put boundaries in place. And boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. Good. Me either, Aniket. I am not a violent person at all. The five, see, we'll all get along wonderfully. The Five of Wands. It's a push and shove card. It represents competition in the name of the game. It's nothing serious. If it was serious, it would be swords, not wands. So, competition in the name of the game. You will win and you'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Competition in the name of the game is where we learn our experience, too. You also have the Hermit card, Major Arcana. Take note of the direction the Hermit is looking toward this competition in the name of the game. Play fighting. This is a card of focus. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It is coaching and mentoring and allows others to possibly follow within your footsteps. So it's super important that you take the time to be alone and look within to find your purpose. Remember, possibly allows others to follow in your footsteps. So make sure that's what you want. The first oracle you have multiples, is the warning card. They're important, so you're getting all of them. This card appears throughout various scenarios. And sometimes it takes a friend or someone on the outside, aka quite possibly grandma, to point out what we don't want to acknowledge. When this card appears in a reading, consider the signs that you've received. Do they shed light on a situation that you've been avoiding? You have the Mimicry card as well. This card may arise if you need to consider if somebody is putting on airs and pretending to be something that is not genuine. On the other hand, it may be you that might benefit from a little mimicry. The fake it till you make it persona. Be cautious though, because the truth may come out and you may be required to provide your authenticity or prove your authenticity. The card may also indicate that someone is trying to sound or pass themselves off as something other than themselves to gain favor or your attention. So you need to ask yourself if the individual is their authentic self, or are they showing you somebody that you find more attractive? You have the Anomaly card. This one is, when this card appears, it represents whatever happens, it's going to be hard not to notice or avoid it. It will be strikingly clear that what you encounter is either abnormally good or abnormally bad. It's going to stand out. This may also appear if you're contemplating an event within a relationship. And you may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are. Or was the situation a rare event and out of character? Sometimes we need to have a small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential or to be able to rule out an absolute. Again, Catherine, it will stick out and you will not be able to avoid it or ignore it in any way. That would be cool if Wayne's company did that. Surrendar, hello, welcome. They float there. Uh-oh. They float where, Marcia? They all float down here. Surrendar, you're number 9. All right, Akshat. Oops, we need all the cards. It's your turn, my friend. And then Cherry. Marcia, I have you number 8 after Cherry. Lizzie, hello. Welcome. Let's get Lizzie on the list, number 10. All right, perfect, Aksha. One more good shuffle for you. And we'll see what the tarot has. All right. Babita. All right. Babita. Yes. All right. In the future, that would be awesome. All right, we need an oracle for Babita. I'll figure out how to pronounce your name easier for me. Whatever rolls off the tongue easier. Babita sounds nice. You have 2 oracles. So the first card you have is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a corresponding card, and it represents that everybody will benefit. So past, present, future. Take note of the direction this Knight of Wands is facing. Everybody will benefit as long as this person is sincere with heart. The thing about this person, while they have all the enthusiasm, they have all the good ideas, they must be in charge. And they must let everybody know they are in charge. They're going to get carried away. They will lose interest. This person is not a team player. And this person is quite possibly self-employed. Does that sound like anybody you know? Is that you? I guess I didn't ask you, are you male or female? It only helps in, because I don't want to be like, this is you, and then find out that you're a girl, and you're not a knight. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this may be somebody you know. Were you in a relationship with somebody who, or a business situation, school, anything where, oh no, don't apologize. Never apologize. And definitely don't apologize. Were you in this type of a situation where, somebody was like this was in your life? And then they just gave up and you ended up having to do it all. I mean, they get excited and they want to help, and they do in the beginning. Do you lose? Okay. Let's go at it this way. Do you, my friend, lose interest and then chase after the next big thing instead of concentrating on the task at hand? The next card you have is the Queen of Swords. Take note of the direction the Queen is facing into your future. Swords, fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with another person or inner. The Queen of Swords is a woman. She's wise, direct, ambitious. She speaks sharply. That's why she has a sword. She says, say what you think. Be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. And you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. The next card you have is the Hierophant. Major Arcana. Positive. Yes card. It represents wisdom. Seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So again, you literally know this person. They've been there, done that. Um, they don't have to be somebody older. It can be a younger person who's experienced life early on in life. So go to them, talk to them. They'll steer you in the right direction. But the appearance of this card can also represent an unwelcome authority from somebody like a parent. You have 2 oracles. The first one you have is risk. This card, when it appears, you may need to assess if the reward is worth the risk. If it is, now's the time to take a chance on something you desire. This card brings to your awareness an opportunity others might forgo out of fear. And as a result, you may discover there's less competition, opening the door for you to succeed more easily. And the next card you have is memory. Rose Quartz, hello, welcome, my friend. You will be number 11. This card asks you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behavior? Cherry, you're next. Oops. So Bobita, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Again, anybody in the chat, if you are interested in an in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. You can choose your subject that you want your reading on. Send me an email. I would be happy to, and I'll get back to you with the information I need. Again, they're free. So, Cherry. Thank you, Marcia. Pin. These are nice cards. They're like, oh, I'm so thankful that we get used today. So again, these are for Cherry. Hierophant. Well, those are some nice cards. I don't even think an oracle is required with those cards. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your patience. I'm here Monday through Friday, same time. Except this Friday, I won't be here. It's Good Friday. Or, sometimes my husband takes a day off. One of my kids or grandkids will stop by. Then I won't do a live stream. I say it all the time. Family time is super important to me. All right, Cherry, the first card you have, Major Arcana, the World. Take note of 2 of the 3 tarot cards are Major Arcanas, which represents there's whatever is currently surrounding you, whatever your current situation is. The energies are very powerful surrounding you right now. This card represents growth. Slow, successful growth. Positive. The time has come to venture forth and the world is open to you and will respond accordingly. This card represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. The next major card you have is Major Arcana, the Hierophant. A positive, a yes Seek wisdom from someone you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. Now, again, it can also represent an unwelcome authority from somebody like a parent. You know, we all know that person. It doesn't have to be a parent, but we all know that person who always gives the unwanted advice. They always have an answer, or you could do this, you could do it better if you did it this way, or you can make more money. I don't know. So again, it can represent an unwelcome authority from somebody like a parent. The next card you have in your future position is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a speculate to accumulate card. The 10 represents the master, and it's a structure card. Keep the outcome in mind and work toward it. And the outcome is lasting security and wealth. But you can slow down now because you're the master. It's the 10. The 8 is the journeyman, and the 3 is the apprentice. The master. Slow down. Take it easy and let others take more responsibility. The card symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. The next card we have. Aw, thank you, my friend. Bobita, we are so happy to have you in the family. Which means I hope you subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. We would love to have you in the family. Sacred Space, Cherry, says, this is your sanctuary. It is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with it, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. And then the next card you have is Ghosts. Have you ever found yourself having an argument with someone who wasn't even there? The argument plays out in your head. That situation that brought about the feelings and emotions that led to this argument is a ghost. Ghosts repeat a pattern, like walking through a room each night, like it has done ever since its human form has passed. It's stuck in a moment in time. There's nothing that can be said or done that will change what occurred. This card asks you to examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward into healing? Are you unable to forgive or seek forgiveness, allowing old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention when these ghosts appear. It may indicate the source of a block, and it may be time for an exorcism. And my friend, we have an exorcism layout to help if you are interested. Anybody, let me know. Marsha, busy Marsha. Busy bee Marsha. I'm really surprised you even find time to come to my live streams, my friend. I'm so thankful you do. Lucas, thank you for being here. Lucas, my demons walk this earth. There's nothing. Oh, that means she's like, get on with it, woman. I have lawn to mow for a couple of days. One more shuffle. Those fell out. But if you were interested in what it was that it fell out, it was the Three of Pentacles, which is the apprenticeship and cooperation, representing the start of something, beginning of something, learning. I love to mow the lawn as well, but my husband enjoys it too. And I think he uses it as his, you know, decompress time. So, yeah, I save the lawn mowing for him, and he likes to do the weed whacking as well. Now, if he asks me to come out, will you do this while I do that or whatever? Oh, absolutely. But I won't just go ahead and just go out and do it so that it's done. Because, like I said, he truly enjoys being out there on his tractor and mowing. All right, Marcia, the first card I have for you is the Two of Pentacles. This card represents balance. And also it's a call to organize. Balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. For everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Remember, you don't have to do it all. Keep a balance. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes with the quest. And the quest is for you, Marcia, to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people might say, you're a little self-absorbed about this. Well, that's the point. It's your quest, your desires. Whatever it is, don't hold back. If you feel strong about it, do it. Take note of the direction the Knight of Cups is facing into your future. You also have the King of Swords. The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So, no cutting corners. Your oracle for the day is the Battle card. I dislike seeing this card pop up. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or an external source. Maybe you've stepped on some toes or entered into somebody's territory uninvited. If so, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take notice of the crows sitting on the wires. They're not involved, but they're watching to see which bird will win. When it comes to your situation in the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. Marcia, this could be an advantage or disadvantage, depending on your situation. That's the way I feel about it too, Marcia. I try to get as much stuff done as I possibly can so that we can spend time together. Larry's my most favorite person in the world, whether he likes it or not. Larry and my kids and my grandkids. And I feel the same way. When he's home, I want to spend my time with him because we don't get much time together. I can't remember. We figured it out, you know, hour-wise. There's not much time you get together when they get home, when you get home from work. Especially if people are, you know, maybe 5 hours before you're starting to fall asleep. Surrender. You are next. And then Lizzie. And then you try to spend as much time as you possibly can together on the weekends, which just makes the weekends fly by. It's like, oh my gosh, it's already Sunday evening. When did that happen? This is for surrender. Oh my gosh, you know, Marsha, I feel for you guys going through this. Unfortunately, when a family member passes away, it can bring out the worst in some people. You know, you would think it would bring people closer together, realizing that life is precious and short. But, talk about the uglies, man. It brings it out fast. And it's a shame. It's a shame. And it's generally all over petty stuff. You know, material things. Or money. It's like, seriously? If it's money, take it. It's not going to bring the person back. That's the way I was. If you're going to fight over money, take it. I don't want it. You make that money out every day. If that's what's going to tear people apart, what a shame. Or you hear that person who's like, oh, well, I was hoping to have that. Oh, absolutely. Take it. By all means, it's yours. It's not worth my time or energy to fight with anybody over it. That's what I was that's what I could see in my head, Marsha. When my father-in-law and mother-in-law passed away, my husband's parents, so my brother's a twin and they have a younger brother. Let me tell you what. If you could look in a dictionary to see if it had a dictionary, a meaning, whatever vocabulary, my husband and his brothers would be labeled in there, and how to get along during times of these times. Yes, it is your turn right now. I was waiting for you to pop in, my friend. You see how I do that? I just jibber jabber until the person pops up. Surrender, the first card you have is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups represents, it comes with a quest. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the page. The Page of Cups says enjoy life. It comes with a message. The Page of Life says to enjoy life, make the most of living your life to the fullest, savor being the center of attention, and live life like there's no tomorrow. Enjoy it. Take risks. Make, snap decisions. Spur of the moment decisions. If you didn't plan it, but somebody asks you to do something, do it. Live in the here and the now. The next card you have is the Six of Pentacles. This popped up recently also. It's charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done, and you may receive a monetary reward. Pay off all debt, and then give to charity. The next card you have is the Judgment card. Let me catch up on Marsha's chat. Enjoy being out there in that fresh air, Marsha. Surrender, the last card you have is Major Arcana, Judgment. This card represents after past in life lessons, quick, clear, and permanent change. It's going to be positive change. So embrace all opportunities coming your way. You have an extra important card. The King of Pentacles has something that you need to know. And the king says, in a world of success, Surendar, there's no room for ambition without any real grounding. So you need to think about your future security. Try to create long-term plans. Remember, read small and fine print everywhere. And before you speculate to accumulate, make sure every project, make sure every opportunity is viable, which means will make you money, will accumulate for you. See, yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame when that happens. It does bring out the worst in people. Your oracle for the day, Surendar, is direction. On the card, you can see that the crows are moving in one direction. When you know where you're going, it's easier to stay on that path. This card brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. It's a call for you to find your North Star, your point on the map that represents your big goal, the destination. No roadside attraction can lure you away from. When you know exactly where you're going, you will stay focused and you'll be able to recognize when an opportunity is nothing more than a tempting diversion from your goal. So when you pull this card, take time to check to see if you know where you're going and do you see your path before you. And what you mean in a love oracle? Absolutely, my friend. Let me pull you a love card. Lizzie is next. Careful, don't break stuff. All right, let's see what these cards have for you, Surendar. Oh my gosh, I can't grab them. Hold on. Luminosity. This card says, when you are connected with your divine feminine, you become luminous. Your true nature shines from within and you glow. The luminous woman is the feminine counterpart to the chivalrous male. They are attracted to one another, complement, support, and nurture each other. In this modern age, it can be difficult for a woman to find her luminous center and live from that place because we've fallen into a trap of believing we're supposed to have, be, and do it all the time. What this usually means is the woman takes too much upon herself and tries to fill the roles of the men in her life instead of asking for their help. Being luminous requires poise. It is worth that extra effort of patience, if that's what is required. Usually what's most effective is an adjustment of perspective. A luminous woman asks for what she needs with respect for the other person's time and feelings, then goes about her day confident her request will be responded to. If it takes longer than she hoped, she does not become overbearing or critical. She simply focuses on her own life and what she's able to do, thus creating positive space for the chivalrous male to step in. Whether we like it or not, the responsibilities of going first lies with the feminine, as very few men will continue to be chivalrous in the space of a woman who isn't luminous to some degree. Being luminous requires practice, as the feminine helps you let go of your old patterns of taking over, micromanaging, or insisting things be done your way. This is your card today because it's calling out for attention, urging you to be graceful and incorporate some luminous energy into your busy day. Choose one small thing you can imbue with your luminosity today. Put your request out there and give thanks for it being done. Now, for men, this means that the feminine energy is working within and through you in positive ways. Feel the ways you can become more connected to your heart and able to express your feelings more clearly. This is a beautiful card. Janika, hello, my friend. How are you? Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. Lizzie, you are next. All right, Janika, you are number 12. All right, Lizzie. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing super good today. It's Witchy Wednesday. My husband has Friday off because it's Good Friday, so I won't be here. So tomorrow is the last day of the week for me. So yeah, it's a very good day today. Rose quartz is next. Come on. We just need an oracle for Lizzie. We are doing Lizzie's, right? Yes. I know. Yes, Easter Sunday night. Well, we just, it's all about family time for us. Everybody's, religion is different. When I was younger, we spent all of our time in church. When it came to Good Friday, the weekend, Easter Sunday, we were in church the whole time. But now as an adult, I don't. Thank you. Happy Easter in advance to you too, my friend. Thank you. And I never forced my children. Let me back up. When my children were small, very, very young, we all went to church together for many a years. Then as they were older and could make their own choices and decisions, that is their choice. I would never force them to do something they didn't want to do. But until they could make their own decisions, we went. I need some coffee. Hold on 1 second and we'll start these cards, Lizzie. I think I mentioned before, I don't know if you guys, maybe some of you heard it before, some of you might not have. We went to This church we went to, they made everybody was comfortable and relaxed. It was just a beautiful, comfortable church. And the kids, the congregation didn't care if the kids were not sitting in the pews, still and silently. If the kids wanted to run around and play, the preacher was our reverend was perfectly content with that, and the congregation too, because they felt like children were still learning through play, listening. And I believe them. I believe that wholeheartedly. Yeah. Walking into a church doesn't make you a Christian any more than walking into a garage makes you a mechanic. The first card you have, Lizzie, is the Four of Wands. This card is a sense of warmth and a sense of home. It's a welcome celebration. So maybe you're going to go home for a visit, or maybe somebody from home is going to come visit you. A welcome celebration. And it's going to be a visit from a family member, or you're going to visit. Hopefully that resonates. Past, present, future. This could be a recent past or distant past, but I feel like recent past. The next card you have, Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. Oh, you're going to visit your daughter. Yay. The Hanged Man. This card represents patience, delays, waiting, delays, trials, sacrifice. More importantly, it represents the choices you have made have put you where you're at, whether it's positive or negative. But the card wants you to know that no matter the situation, you have to admit there have been fun things, good things that have waylaid you for a good reason. The appearance of it may represent that you might need to look at things from a different perspective, or that things are about to be turned upside down. The next card you have is the Ten of Cups, representing the completion of a cycle. Congratulations. It frees you up to start something new. This card is domestic bliss. So enjoy and appreciate it, Lizzie, because you deserve it. You have the Eight of Wands, representing promises, new horizons. Let me make sure I get it right. Exciting news, and moving projects forward. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. Your oracle for the day is perspective. Just like the Hangman card. When this card appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available to ensure that all aspects of the situation are considered. So take note how the crow's hanging upside down. They really do this. They take this position to get at food that would otherwise not be attainable. So when you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you may realize there's information available that will assist in ensuring the best course of action is taken. Rose Quartz, you are next. You're welcome, Lizzie. Have a beautiful weekend, a happy Easter. Enjoy spending time with your daughter. Janika, you are after Rose Quartz. And Rose Quartz is right now. Death card, Major Arcana. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. It just represents an inevitable change. And it'll be very transformative. We just need 2 more cards for Rose. All right, Janika, you will be next, my friend. Whoopsies. Oh my gosh. The first card you have is the Ace of Cups, Rose Quartz. The Ace of Cups represents a celebration. It can be a wedding, a celebration, a birth of a child. More important, you will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel. Cups is an emotions card. Also represents the summertime. You have the Major Arcana Death card. Again, represents an inevitable change. There's nothing you can do about it. May already be happening. It's going to be very transformative. It will be an emotional time. Take note of the direction the card is looking into your future. Stop living life to the fullest because of self-imposed limitations. The next card you have is the Five of Pentacles. This card is a halfway point. It's a call for you to put boundaries in place, my friend. This card represents monetary, material, and quite possibly relationship troubles. It's a halfway point. They are walking past a window of abundance. If they were to look in this window, they would see everything they want, wish, and desire in their life. The Five of Pentacles is a halfway point. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. Rose Quartz, remember that boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. Your oracle for the day is grief. This card may appear if you have suppressed emotions around a loss. For growth to take place, you must address an ending. It allows for closure. Now, there's no right way or wrong way to grieve. It is unique to you. Make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface. There are important lessons within the sorrow for the living. Again, it is essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss, honor the memory, and express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of your pain. Oh, you woke up perfect time. Janika, it is your turn, my friend. Oops. and an oracle. We just needed an oracle for, aha. The first card you have is Major Arcana, Justice, Janika. This card is a positive card. It is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Let me give you an example. We've all been super busy. And we've had somebody ask us for something. And we've just real quickly give an answer. We're not really hearing. We're not listening. We're just answering real quick because we're so busy. And we just want this situation, whatever it is we're confronted with now, done and over with. So we make those snap decisions. And when we do, we're not thinking about what those decisions may, the effects they may have in the future. So, no knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. You know, we all know how the court systems are. The judges, they take all the information and they decide, and then they make decisions based on that knowledge. That's what that card represents. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says, be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Take note of the direction he's looking toward the Justice card, whatever this situation is. So, example, I'm going to use a business meeting, office company meeting. We all know that person who talks over everybody, talks faster than the next person. When a question's asked, they make sure they answer first. Again, be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind, which means don't allow someone to try and assert a hierarchy over you. If somebody tries to talk over you, continue what you have to say. Now, don't speak louder, because this other person will then speak over top of you. And before you know it, it's just going to be a shouting match. So, keep whatever you have to say. Finish saying what you have to say in that nice, even tone. 9 times out of 10, the room quiets down and they listen to the person the question was intended for to begin with. And the other person quiets. The next card you have is the Queen of Cups. Take note of the direction she's looking, whatever this situation is. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups says, follow your heart and your intuition. Now, look within to see where you could be a little more loving and caring. We can all be a little more loving and caring. But, my friend, you can't go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others. Respond accordingly. We all know that, example, a waitress. We know that the waitress cannot treat this table full of people the same as she can treat this table of people. She knows, the waiter, the wait person knows that everybody has to be treated differently according to the situation or the feels, the vibes. That's what she represents. Tune into the feelings and respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. What works for one doesn't work for the other. What this person needs, that one might not need. So tune in to who needs what. Trust your intuition and your gut feeling. Now, your oracle for the day is the isolation card. So even when surrounded by a group, we've all experienced a feeling of being alone at one time or another. You may need to consider if you're holding back input out of fear of expressing an unpopular opinion. The card may also indicate a group or community that didn't connect with your beliefs, making you feel ostracized. So use this time to look inward. Examine what ideas or insights come to mind. This card may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. Sunil, hello. Welcome. How are you today, my friend? So see if I can pronounce it. Is it idli and tomato carrot mix sauce? Steamed cooked idli. It sounds good. It sounds very good. Janika, you are welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here and for having patience. It is good for health. I mean, it has carrots in it. Carrots are very, very good for your health. You guys, I'm trying to learn everybody's language. We have so many different countries in our YouTube community that I have to remember how everybody pronounces what. Oh, you have? I will. I will totally check it. Amin. Hello. Welcome. So, Sunil, let's pull some cards for you, my friend, and then Amin. Sunil, the first card you have is the Devil card, Major Arcana. It's not evil. It doesn't mean anything bad. It says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. But it also says that if you keep wanting, my friend, you'll always be in need. We all know that person that's never happy with anything. The next card you have is the Ten of Wands, Sunil. This represents the completion of a cycle. It is responsibilities and burdens, in that you've shouldered too much, and it's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing it on, my friend, you will reap fortune, gains, and success. You also have the Four of Cups. This is a self-pity card. It says you're becoming a little self-obsessed and you need to get out more. Literally, get out more. It's routine, but being in a rut. So more or less is boredom. It can also represent a missed opportunity. So go back, look for an opportunity you may have overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over it that you miss out. Let's get an oracle for Sunil, and then we'll move on to Ilham. Sunil, your oracle is preparation. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row so you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. I've not, my friend, I've not heard from her. I'm so So worried. Thank you for asking. Amen. It is your turn, my friend. And if we don't get anybody else popping in, I will be ending our live stream after Ilham's. Albert, hello. How are you, my friend? I've not seen you in so long. I should say I have not seen your name in so long. I know, Annika. I truly, truly miss seeing her on the lives. I miss seeing her on my social media. Little messages from her. She used to call me with all of her grocery hauls just to show me what she bought from the store. All right. The first card you have is Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles represents material comfort, stability, and abundance. But get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life, which means learn to be resourceful, learn to be practical, learn to share with others. But less money going out, more money coming in. More. More. There's more. This card represents nourishment, practicality, material comfort, a domestic environment that's stable and abundant, and she takes joy in providing for others. The next card you have is the Knight of Cups. Take note of the direction the Knight of Cups is facing into your future. The Knight of Cups comes with a quest, and the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. There's probably people you know who say that you're self-absorbed about it. But again, this is your desires, your passions, whatever it is inside, whatever you feel strong about, don't hold back. Do it. Get it out. The next card you have is the Five of Cups. This card represents challenge, shame, guilt, loss, but something remains. Take note of the 3 flipped over and 2 upright. Can represent 3 have been taken and 2 are left. It can be an inheritance from a father or a male in your family. The card can represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage, or quite possibly the need to turn your back on past mistakes, which is probably where shame and guilt feelings are coming from. Take note of the direction he's looking into your past. Your oracle for the day is the Anticipation card, Ilham. This card brings hopes and butterflies in the belly as we expect something to happen that brings satisfaction or joy. There's one warning though. Be careful of any attachments held for a desired outcome. Because if what you receive falls short of your expectations, those feelings of joy and satisfaction can transform into disappointment. So what are you looking forward to at this moment? And how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? And Albert, it is your turn. The moon was beautiful last night. Beautiful. So when it's a full moon or a new moon, You can generally see it for 3 days. The day before, the day of, and the day after. So if you're anywhere warm where you can get out, sit out in it and enjoy it, bask in the moonlight, do it. Albert, so far, nice cards. Even better. Thank you. I wish you a beautiful day as well. Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. Charge your crystals, your moon water. Some people like to buy a case of bottled water and leave it outside. Oh, thank you. So that it's charged. All right, Albert, the first card you have is the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is the speculate to accumulate suit. The 10 represents a completion of a cycle, allowing you to start a new one. So, 10 of Pentacles, the Master card. The 3 of Pentacles is the Apprentice. The 8 is the Journeyman. And the 10 is the Master. It's a structure card. So keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward that outcome, which is lasting security and wealth. But again, you can slow down, delegate, let others take more responsibilities. The appearance represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. You have the 9 of Cups, 9 being a resting phase. Again, 10 is the completion of a cycle. 9 is a resting phase. This card is wish or an abundance card. It's pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. The card says you can have all you desire if you wish, envision a better life. And don't forget, the rewards of dedication to a purpose is happiness and contentment. The next card you have is Major Arcana Temperance. This card is positive. Yes card. It's a positive. It represents having a focus on your emotional and physical balance. Moderation and self-control are key. The appearance of it represents change and going for it when the time is right and only when the time is right. Remember, I mentioned that balance. It could easily spoil. So again, super important. Moderation and self-control. The next card you have is the Freedom for your Oracle. I almost lost my book. This card says, it brings a message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. Rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and self-confidence to fly. It brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it's the freedom to travel, the freedom to make decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. The appearance of this card says you may need to ask yourself some questions, though. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? Amanda, hello. How are you, my dear? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Let's pull you some cards. Hold on one moment. Let me go back and make sure I didn't forget somebody. It's going to take me a minute. Hold on. We had a lot of people in the chat today. Almost. It's a good thing we have time. Well, I'm not seeing the name I'm looking for. Keep going. Doot. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, guys. How are things going with your niece, Amanda? Is everything okay with him? Oh, this evening. Ah, gotcha. Oh, checkup. Good. Well, good vibes. And how are you, my dear? How is class? Or are you on spring break? The first card you have is Ace of Cups. This card represents the celebration of something, possibly a wedding, the birth of a child. You will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel. It represents the start of something new. Oh, you're done till Monday. Good for you. You have the Eight of Cups. This card represents, it's a card of karma. Now, whether karma coming back at you or karma to somebody else for the things they've done. But karma is coming. It represents finally forward movement in walking away from the noise. You know change is needed for growth, so it's important to avoid a state of stagnation. Take note, moving away from the noise. The next card you have is Major Arcana Temperance. This card represents having a focus on an emotional and physical balance. It represents change and to go for it when the time is right and only when the time is right. This stage needs to be handled carefully because it could easily spoil. So, moderation and self-control are required. Your oracle for the day, my dear, is survival. This card, you can see the crow is trapped in a bush and this hungry fox is waiting for a meal. When we are in survival mode, we're restricted. Like the crow, we cannot fly. This card calls your attention to how you feel about a situation. Are you hunkered down, waiting for the threat to be over? Or are you moving, doing your best to find a path out? When you're in survival mode, your possibilities are limited by a creative mind, only focused on getting through that difficult situation. It's in that space that you're not thinking about the future or the decisions you make are done to simply release any immediate pain. And because of this, we risk accepting a quick fix that limits our growth. Ooh, then you start Spanish class. Good for you, girl. Good for you. She's like, nobody can stop me. I'm trying to think. There's a song. I'm trying to think of what it is. Ain't nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no. I can't think of the song. You're learning French slowly? Ah, good for you. Amanda, have a great weekend. Happy Easter. You got this. You got this. I don't know if it's true, but it's supposed to be one of the easiest languages to learn. I want to learn ASL. Jim, you made it back just in time. I was just getting ready to end the live stream. Would you like a card, my friend? Uh-oh, the doctor was not cooperative. That is never good. Is there anything specific you would like, my friend? Or just whatever falls? Which card is about health? It could be the sun. We could, the sun card could be about the health. All right, we'll ask the sun card for some advice for you, my friend. The sun card. The first card you have is the Magician card. It represents something's happening fast. And you need to be resourceful and use all the resources to attain the success you deserve. It's all in the know-how. But you know what, Jim? Since we got a couple of minutes, let's look up health in the guidebook. I'll take the last few minutes to spend it on this. Oh no, knocking things over. All right, so this card indicates willpower and a marshaling of all your forces toward recovery or better health. The card symbolizes commitment to the goal or target in mind. You cannot rely on others. Success lies in your hands at this time. And you have the King of Cups. Health-wise, one moment, I keep passing it. The King of Cups, health-wise, indicates the dignity of maintaining one's composure during a difficult situation. How you hold yourself at this time will have a profound effect on yourself and those around you. This is a card of the hidden depths you are capable of reaching, even under restricting circumstances. And we'll pull an oracle for you as well. And then I'm going to end our live stream. Absolutely. That's the song, Albert. That is exactly the song. That's for Amanda, all the way. Well, all right, come on. We just need one oracle for Jim. Clear aura. My ear's ringing. This card says Pennyroyal cleanses the aura, raises vibration, and protects against spiritual pests. Bloodstone is a powerful etheric cleanser. It says practice good spiritual hygiene, just as you practice physical hygiene. Spend time with people and things or places that raise your vibration, which is a great way to shake the aura free of unwanted etheric debris. Develop practices like a hungry toad. Take care of spiritual pests and insects, and it keeps your aura pure. It says, I care for my spirit as I care for my body. I cleanse it daily from unwanted influences. I wash myself in spiritual love and light and understanding. No, we are definitely, we are not manipulating. You don't have to delete those messages, Jim. I'm not manipulating anybody. I'm not scamming anybody. Chuck E. Cheese, I'm not asking anybody for any money. And a person cannot be lying if they are reading the word, reading the guidebook. Yeah. So I don't know if I mentioned, maybe you may not have been here, Jim, but the chat, even though some people may not like it, I tend to leave it because it helps with the analytics. And when they get deleted or blocked, it cuts out all that time in my analytics, like none of it even happened. So unless they are being downright disgusting, I'm not blocking them or deleting what they have to say or hiding it. Chuck E. Cheese, you're right. We will all be judged. So don't forget, don't be the pot calling the kettle black. Yes, when messages or chat are blocked, deleted, or hidden, it takes away the ability to earn money from the live stream. That's why I only do it in extreme cases. Chuck E. Cheese. Talk about somebody being manipulating. I'm pretty sure you're not the Chuck E. Cheese, are you? Oh my gosh, my friends, I'm going to end this live stream. I didn't realize I kept you so long. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Check out my membership levels as well. I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price. Each level offers the member something different. So again, subscribing is free. Thank you for being here. I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video.